John came down to support me here. Very grateful. Outside the Brunnel building, the headquarters of Tufts Like the Child and Family Agency. And I love these handmade posters. Mother and babies' homes, violation of the human rights. Simple but so effective, you know. Sorry now I'm shaking, it's freezing down here. Send the children home. And John is going to say a few words here for us.
Thank you, Angela.
Thanks, John, for coming down. Appreciate it. Brings back memories from 2 years ago.
It seems to be never ending, this problem in Ireland, which, as you know, I've been protesting against the childcare system in Ireland that's been in place for over 100 years, and none the wiser for childcare. Children are not taken care of. Childcare is a profit-based industry, and children are the catalyst. They're the ones that have to pay the real price of this, having their lives destroyed by being taken from the family unit, which is the fundamental unit of our constitution and our society. And yet the church, the state, the government, the Law Society, the Bar Council of Ireland think they have a right to take our children from our homes and place them into care for their profit. We've had enough of it. I think 3 times over the last 40, 50 years, Garda Síochána have apologised for denying the Irish people to be treated equally before the law in relation to clergy raping children. And parents went to Garda stations all over Ireland and made complaints to Gardaí their children were being abused by clergy. The Gardaí in turn told the parents to go back to the church and sort out their dirty little problem with the church. It had nothing to do with them. But in fact, they were denying the Irish people to be treated equally before the law. And it doesn't end there. Gardaí were informed by children in the industrial schools, stroke orphanages, they were being raped, tortured and murdered. The Gardaí done nothing. And again, they made a public apology for not defending the children of those institutions. And here we are in 2021. Children have still been taken from the family home and placed into care. The children have been severely traumatised by this act, when it is unnecessary to remove children from the family home. In 1970, Judge Eileen Kennedy said in her report in the childcare industry that the childcare industry should be shut down. It was inappropriate, it was unfit for purpose, and today it is still unfit for purpose. And that was in 1970. The government refused to take on the recommendations of Judge Eileen Kennedy and kept the childcare system up and running, regardless of the children's welfare and safety. And many children suffered horrifically. Today, there's a young man, or I say he's a young man, there's a gentleman who's on the top of a roof in School Mirror in Navan, who was abused by a Garda in Navan. 27 years ago he took the same action. He got on the roof of School Mirror to protest about his abuse, being sexually abused and assaulted by a member of Garda Síochána. And that act destroyed that man's life. And 27 years later he's back up on that roof because his life has been destroyed and nothing was done about it. He was promised the sun, moon and stars the first time he was on the roof and nothing happened. 27 years later he feels the need to get back up there and protest again against what was done to him all those years ago. He wants action. He wants justice. We all want justice in this country for the children, and it's about time the Irish people started standing up for children. They have no defence against adult abusers. They are psychopaths whose whole intention is to harm children. Now I'm sick and tired of it. and I'm sure there's a lot more people are sick and tired, but we really need to stand up. We need to link together and make one big chain where we can put it around this system that's abusing our children and put it to bed and bring it to an end. For all the children, they have a right to live in safety. Now, if there's something wrong in the family home, by all means, sort it out. But do not take the child from the family home, the family institution, the fundamental unit of our society. The first 7 years of a child life is going to determine how that child will be in adulthood. And I myself, I went through a lot of abuse in my childhood, a lot of it been violence. By the time I was 6 years of age, the violence started, and it kept going for a number of years, and it had a detrimental effect on me. And I am very sensitive to the abuse of children. So I stand up and I speak out against it. And it's about time the Irish people get up off their arses, get off Facebook, get off the social media, and get out there and take action. And when everybody comes out, we can organise and have this absolute evil stopped in Ireland. It has to be stopped, and only we, the Irish people, public and hard, can achieve that.
Thanks, John. That's John. He's been protesting for years. Security in there. One time we could have went in, but the security is all over Tussla buildings in Ireland, all over them, due to people being angry and not being listened to, not looking to cause any drama. I, in the Carlow offices, had to barge in because of my concerns. And now social media outlets in Ireland, in the papers, are targeting us mothers and fathers who are just looking for answers, which is absolutely shocking. And if anybody's watching in, if you can share this out. I know there's a lot of people over in America as well who've come through industrial schools, who've emigrated over the years. I know there's siblings that don't even know who their brothers and sisters are. And this government is sealing this away. Any information that we're looking for to heal as people, as Irish people. So don't believe everything you read on the paper. And I'm looking for an hour of Bernard Gloucester's time, who I was in correspondence with all last week via email, and he doesn't want to help. He doesn't want to help. He just wants to run to the mainstream media for protection for his own staff, his 5,000 staff members. And the mainstream media are gladly helping him to tarnish us. Because we want the truth. We want these closed courts to be opened up and let the lies out, let the truth out. Yes, there's so many people with different causes fighting out there, but surely the children have to come first. I'm sorry now for shaking, but it is freezing down here. So yeah, we'll be here for the day. If anyone wants to share this out, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll chat again.